Do you have a minute?
I do.
Let's get you out of the street, though.
How about that?
Yeah, I know. I see this stress on your face.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what's up.
Well, we're down here today cleaning out HCOE as far as trash and environmental degradation.
Okay, and when HCOE,
Humboldt County Office of Education,
which is like right there.
Yeah, where those eucalyptus trees
are. Yeah.
So the city has been out noticing people and offering services and, really trying to connect with people. And I've said it before, but unfortunately we can't manufacture willingness, and so some folks, they're just not ready for support right now. That doesn't mean they won't ever, it just means that they're not right now.
Right.
And so,
there we go.
We're just out here picking up bags of trash, and there was a huge stack of trash that we pulled out today that was all bagged up. It's not ever a happy thing to do.
Right.
But unfortunately, or fortunately, it needs to be done. We can't have our environment in this state.
So it's one of those somebody's got to do it jobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And then I've been speaking with some people who are displaced and some of the protesters up there. As far as their comments as to, where were the trash bins, where were the potties before, what are your thoughts on that? What were the barriers to getting that for people here? So what's the deal?
Well, I can tell you when we were working in Palco Marsh, it was problematic. We had toilets out there for a while, and what ended up happening was they ended up getting burned and tipped, and, probably not by people that lived out there. Right? I want to be clear about that.
Right. Okay.
So this is a private property. So it would be up to the private property owner to put bathrooms or to put dumpsters or that kind of thing out there for people.
And that being the Humboldt County Office of Education.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so I just, I don't know if advocates have reached out to them at all about what that would look like.
Right.
But clearly, if you walked back in there, you would see that it was just it.
I did take a little step. I went about 20 feet in and thought that was the extent of my comfortability. Yeah. But I can see that it does look like people are living there or were living there, but it also does look like a ton of garbage. So it can't be good knowing that there's a waterway right here. What are your thoughts on that?
That's exactly right. I mean, we need to take care of our environment as well. It's this both and kind of thing that's going on. I mean, certainly all people have value and we need to work with people, but we can't allow this kind of environmental degradation to be in our waterways and in our green belts either. And so what is the solution? We've been working on it so vigilantly in the city, at least for the last 8 years, creating programs like CSET, Uplift Eureka, Pathways to Payday, working and partnering with Betty Chin, working with Waterfront, just trying to, if you will, hit the rock and however we can. And because it's a big rock and it's not going to take just one thing that's going to break this cycle, it's going to take a lot of different ways coming at it because people aren't cookie cutter. We've had this conversation before.
Right. Right. Eureka has dealt with this for a long time now.
And
evolving.
The thing I appreciate about that is that Eureka has been willing as a city to try things, like to work with people and to try and reach out. And I just got back from a conference at League of Cities, and I just so appreciate how innovative our city has been. There are people down there that are just starting to do the things that we're doing.
Okay. For example, what?
So, for example, mental health teams. The city of Eureka has now brought forth and is going to be hiring 3 mental health workers to go out with police. The county does have the missed worker and that kind of thing, which is helpful as well, but it's not enough. It's just not enough. And so finding opportunities to support people, and I hear a lot, these people need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, or why are we helping them? Why is this happening? And the thing is that because a healthy community lifts people up. That's why.
Yeah.
And when we do better, when people do better, we all do better. And so finding those solutions is going to be critical.
Yeah.
I know that this was, you know, Pack Out Green Team showed up
Yeah.
to pull out the garbage bags.
They're volunteers.
They're volunteers. All of us are volunteers.
Yeah.
John Shelter is not a, New Directions is not a volunteer, and
Right.
I don't know who's paying him, or I don't, you know, you could ask him.
Yeah.
He'll tell you, I
I
promise.
think I'll look into that.
I promise
if
he
I
will.
can find him here, I'll ask him.
It might be HCOE that is paying him.
Okay.
I honestly, I don't know.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it takes a village, and there seems to be a lot of people involved in the effort in both directions for the cleanup, and also for the unhoused. It seems like there are multiple agencies sort of converging here, and not everybody's in agreement with the process.
And that will always be an issue. It will always be an issue. I have to say, I appreciate the youth and the people that have come out to protest.
Okay.
I think that, you know, that I love that we can look at this from all different directions.
Yeah.
And my hope is that these folks that have been out here and seen what's been going on would be willing to check in with us and say, you know, this is what I see as could be a solution. This is what can I be a part of making this thing better? Because that's what we need. We need passionate people to step up and be a part of the solution.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Kim Bergel, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Appreciate you.